morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Naren. I'm from Chennai. I could introduce myself by saying that I'm part of a company that has about over more than half a lakh of employees in 1,200 locations. We're one of the largest NBFCs in the country. I could do that, but I could also say that I'm from a company that values creating and backing entrepreneurs, giving lives to their dreams, lifting families out of poverty. That's something that we deeply care about. You can trust me because I've been there for 18 years and I know that they really mean what they're trying to do or say. So I'm from a company called Cholamandalam Investments Finance Company Limited, which is one of the largest NBFCs in the country. But we are also a company that believes in helping people enter a better life. Okay, that's something which we truly care about. Thank you. Right. So I've been handling CSR for some time now, and I think it's fairly okay for me to say that our CSR programs are a blended activity. Along with business, we cover geographies. We are currently about, a business is in about 20 states and the CSR is in about 23 states. So that goes on to prove that we are not just interested in the areas that we operate in, but we are also passionate about, really helping people, from the needy segments, neglected segments of society. So once this, mandatory provisions in CSR came about in 2014, in about 9 years, close to 10 years, we have, our CSR vision has evolved. We started off more with, just doing the mandatory stuff, taking one step at a time, but then we kind of moved up. We've evolved into creating long-term sustainable programs and not just, turnkey projects or just knee-jerk reactions to what's happening. But it also needs patient investment of time and money. Sometimes it was really, I was thinking that is it really a fight worth fighting for? Me and my team, we've been frustrated with slow progress in outcomes, in seeing real-time outcomes. But I think it's been worth it now. I can safely say that it's been worth it. So, what is the long-term plan? What's our play? Okay. I think in 2016, when CSR started formally, I think the overall spend was about 14,542 crores across the country. But I think that's kind of more than doubled now. And there is a very, very clear upward trend. But do we see the kind of outcomes on the ground? I'd like to believe that, we are yet to see, while we are seeing real improvements, we are yet to see what we targeted for. And long before, environment became a fad and, by the UN and the governments, Chola has been working on environmental programs. Okay, sorry, I missed the slide. So this slide is about the number of programs that we've been doing, the theme-wise allocation, and where we operate in terms of business. So this is just a plan. So I'll come back to this. This is our presence across the country. I'll come back to this as well. So, while we're talking about environment, I'd like to say what we're doing. We're saving lives through technology and community participation. One is the elephant-human coexistence. In Spiti Valley, we are working with people there. We're trying to save the snow leopards on one hand. We're also trying to save the farmlands on the other hand. And we're trying to build a peaceful coexistence by using technology, and scientifically robust plan. There are high altitude programs which come with their own problems. Reconciliation needs to happen between human society and wild nature. And this is only possible because of socially responsible nature conservation programs. We're also safeguarding marine fisheries coasts on India's west coast, in Ireland, in Lakshadweep. We're also restoring water bodies in 2 states. We're also creating water plants in multiple villages in Maharashtra, AP, Telangana. So while environment, we're also doing environment for a very long time. The fad now is ESG. So ESG, there is a reason why there is S in between E and G, right? It's the core for social. So what we're doing there, we're working with schools, we're working with trucking community, we're working with the marginalized communities and building financial literacy programs for them. Financial literacy, why? Because that leads to more informed decision making about consumption, investments, risk management for them. See, what we understood after working with the trucking community for about 9 years now is that they don't have a steady income and they are, constantly on the roads, constantly on the roads with very little access to what you and I take for granted, right? If we have a headache, we can go to a doctor, we can go check out what's wrong with us. But these guys can't stop. They are on the road. And they're on the road for about 20, 25 days in a month. And there's any time for them with their families. So the families don't know what income these guys are getting. And, these guys already have their own struggles in terms of, paying road tax, paying your tolls, fuel, and all of that. And all of that has to come in advance. They get their payment only when they finish the load. So this is something which we found to be very neglected area with not much data in 2016. My chairman, Velian Subbiya, he took that's a story now many of us know. He took a ride on a truck between Delhi and Bombay to really see what do these guys need. And that kind of inspired us, the CSR team, to look closely at what this community needs. And what we found was very disheartening. It was very sad, but at the same time, it gave us an opportunity to step in and work on this. Financial literacy, because we don't talk to them about Chola's products. Okay, we talk to them about government schemes. We talk to them about nationalized banking schemes, digital transactions, and safety. How can they stay safe in a cyber world, and stuff like that. So we talk to them about the Pradhan Mantri Kushal Vikas Yojana, the Atal Pension Yojana, Ayushman Bharat Yojana. So we talk to them about all of these schemes. We try to take lessons to their families. We have meetings with their families, with their wives, to help them save money so that they can have a steady income. I'd also like to quickly take a couple of minutes on the road safety schemes that we've been doing. We figured out there are more than 4 lakh accidents that happen in one financial year. More than 4 lakh. I'm just giving you a ballpark number. Out of which more than 1.5 lakh lose their lives. And 9% of this is caused by trucks. Okay, so why? Most of these guys don't have a proper vision. So they don't like to wear glasses. And they're not able to see. So this was something that we found out, and we decided to work on that. Over the last 6 years, we've screened more than 5 lakh truck drivers, out of which 43% were given glasses through our Rahi program. About 10%, complain that they face difficulty in judging distances. They are not able to, see things at a far off place while driving. And 34% are not able to differentiate traffic lights. Okay, so which really, put us in a scary position while we are on the road, right, driving. There are different challenges that we understood. One is, these guys don't seek health, changing behavior. They don't go out and look for it. There is a initial discomfort for them when they wear specs. They really hate it when you call them during during a drive, they're driving on the highways and you call them to check if, are you wearing glasses? And they really don't like it. And there's no use giving them a reading glass. They hardly read anything. And it didn't work to, give them a bifocal glass. So what did we do? And one bigger challenge was, even if you give them a glass, it's not ready for them. It's not ready to clip, right? I mean, ready to clip was another factor, but these guys will need to get their eyes tested, and it takes time to make a glass spectacle. So what we did is, we worked on a cloud-based system to ensure that these drivers avail eye care services at multiple locations. So these guys get their eyes tested in one city, and they travel to the next city, and they get their glasses there. So that's something which we worked out. AI again came to the help. So this is something that is a constant journey. We are working on these challenges. We've still not got where we wanted to get. We've not still able to see tangible downtrend in accidents, but we're getting there. We're working on it, and I'm sure we'll get there. What are we doing otherwise? We're also working on providing foundational digital services and infrastructure to empower stakeholders using technology. We are continually making systematic investments in higher education for children and adolescents. We're creating mentor-guided scholarship programs. And I think ballpark about 500 college-going students have been, trained by us through our partners. So this is just a quick summary, because gentleman here is showing me time's up. So I'm going to step off now. But to just give you a quick summary, we need to think of society as our own beyond corporate and shareholder returns. Shareholder returns also are not just financial, but they are also societal. We try to take the hardest challenges and give it, the solutions. We try to give solutions. We try to find solutions along with partners who give us innovatively, efficiently, and with credibility. That's something that we constantly look out for partners, because there is no success if there's no society for a corporate, right? So I'll stop with this. If there are any questions, I can take some questions. Okay, so either that was really boring, you guys slept off, or I've been like super lucid. Okay, so thank you for your time. Oh, sure. If this would help. It's just moving. It's not me. It's them. So. All these pictures are taken from our projects. So these are not corporate, advertisement pictures. These are our pictures. So this is just slide to cover, what are the other things that we're doing. I think I've touched upon them. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.